Okay, ladies, let's do lashes. First of all, I'm going to start with my bond. And I'm using a separate wand as opposed to the one that comes in the bond because it's my demo bond and I don't double up on, so it's sanitary. So I use disposables even on mine because right now it happens to be my demo one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some bond. Oh, you know what? First, I'm just going to comb my lashes out a little bit so they're more not clumped together. And I usually just use a spoolie or they make a little comb too. I'm just using a mascara wand. Just kind of comb them out so they're not quite as grouped up. Okay, so then I'm going to take my bond. I already put it on my applicator, and I'm going to go at the base of my lashes. Okay, and I'm just going to press it at the base of my lashes. And you can see it's already starting to get bond on there. I got to see in the big mirror behind this. So I'm going to press that on the base of the lashes. Clear out here on the edge. You see that? Base of the lashes on this side. It's okay to do them ahead of time because it actually has to set up and get tacky. So it's not going to dry and not work. So it's okay to do them both. Make sure I get down here. And then once I press it on the ends, I'm going to just very lightly hit the tips. But I want most of my bond at the base of the lashes. I'm going to go up here. Okay. And I'm just going to set my wand right here in front of me. Oh, here. So you can see I went through. And I'm going to use 2 shorts and 3 mediums. I usually use 5 florets, little lash florets. They're like this big. Can you see that? Let's see. It's hard to see it. 5 little florets. Let me get a hold of it. This way. There. I usually go 5 across. And I'm going to use 2 shorts and 3 mediums. And your lashes, like when you blink, your lashes will kind of stick to the bottom ones. And then sometimes I take a straight pen. If I've got some that are clumping too much or something that goes wonky, I'll just use a straight pen and kind of sort them out a little bit. Because they tend to, the ends, the tips tend to stick together. Just kind of sort them out a little bit. Not a big deal. You don't have to. I have to say, my natural lashes are so much longer now. Oh, sorry, this side. Since I have been wearing the do-it-yourself extensions. And I think it is just because I'm not rubbing mascara off of them every night. That's the only thing I can think of. So then I'm going to use my little applicator wand, and I'm going to pick up, okay, so the lashes are shaped in a cup shape, just like the curve of your natural lash. And you want them laid out on your paper towel, and I lay them out kind of in order, like I had them, like I showed you. So my shorts are here. 2 for this eye, 2 for this eye, and then the 3 longs and 3 longs. So I can keep track of where I'm at, because sometimes I talk too much and I lose track. So I lay the lashes so they're cupped up, so they're like the natural curve of my lashes, and I just pick up the tip. It's so hard to do. I pick up the tip facing up. I just pick up the tip. So it's facing up. You can see the curve. So I picked it up with the tips facing up, and I just pick up the very tip end of it. Then I like to take a little bit of there's bond on the edge of my wand, and I just touch the spine to that edge, okay? And then I like to start at the inside. I know gals that start on the outside edge, they start in the middle. I like to start at the inside with one of my shorts, and I go, let's see if I can get close enough here. Right to the base of my lash line, and then just a hair above. You want to be 1 to 2 millimeters above where the lashes grow out of your lid, okay? I'm going to pick up my second one. Same thing, right by the tips. I'm going to touch that wand and just pick up just the ever slightest amount of bond, and I'm going to go right next to the first one, the base of the lashes, and then up a millimeter. First 2 lashes are on, okay? Then I'm going to go down to that second row and pick one up. Same thing, I'm going to grab a little of the excess. And I'm just going to go right up the line, base of the lashes, and up a hair, like so. Grab another one. The hardest part is the whole backwards thing. Base of the lashes, set it on. They almost like reach to your eye. It is crazy. The lashes are made out of Korean silk. They're very light and they're almost grippy on their own. Last one. Base of the lashes and up just a hair, okay? Then I blink to make sure, because if you get it below that lash line where it grows out, that lash will rub on your eyeball and it will be irritating. So I always blink a couple times, make sure nothing's rubbing, and then you're gonna go in for a fuse. Now, you will see in the video, the gal will fuse right along like this. I like to do a reverse fuse, so my little tip is pointed up, and I go along the outer edge, and I just squeeze it. And I hold it for a little bit because you need to blink. And I go back in and I go up a little further and I squeeze it. And I let go. Now, what I'm doing, I'm checking in here to make sure that there's no excess bond on my little applicator, my little tweezers. I'm going to go back on again. I'm just going to go right up the line and squeeze it. And that's called a fuse. And you're just squeezing that bond so the bond adheres, and I'm not getting any excess bond in between here, but I always just check because otherwise it can stick to your applicator, and then when you pull it off, it pulls the lash loose, okay? So that one's on. It was that simple. It really is that simple. I'm going to go back and just do it again, just for double sure. Like so. Now, if you want to do the straight on fuse, it works best if you go kind of bend it back so the applicator is clear back against your cheek and slip it on here. Get a hold of it and squeeze it. I think it's easier to do it, point it up, and make my way around. See, now this one I've got pulled up a little bit funky, and I don't know if I can fix him now that I've fused him. Probably not. Once you fuse them, they're on there pretty good. That one's going to come loose, so I'm going to fix it because I had him, the one end was kind of pulled up away. So I'm going to tilt. Sometimes you got to go at a little better angle. I did pick up a little more bond on the spines of that one, and I'll put it back on there. Check for any excess bond. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to fuse it. Like that. There, that's a little better angle. There we go. And you can see, if I look up, you can see the edges. They're pretty straight, not bad. Nothing rubs on my eye. I have a contact in this eye, doesn't bother it at all. So that's the first eye. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to start with the short side again. Pick it up by the tip. Can you see it? Will it focus? Just pick it up by the tips. Pick up a little bond on the spines. And start on the inside corner. Right along that lash line. I feel like that one's in a little far. And you can move them around until you fuse them. Once you fuse them, they're kind of stuck. And if it's fused and it's stuck, do not pull on it because it'll pull your lashes off. Next one. I always feel like my right eye, my left eye goes easier than my right eye, and my right eye went on really, really easy today. Now I'm going to move to my mediums, pick up my lash, add a little bond to the edge. You don't have to, I just do. I like to wear mine for a week or 10 days at a time. And right there you can see base of my lashes. And that one's a little low. I can feel it touching my eyeball. So I'm just gonna get a hold of him. And I'm just gonna tug him up just a little bit, like that. Pick up a little extra bond. Oh, I got something in my eye. There we go. One of them bottom lashes has picked up some bond and it's hooking. I'm gonna just go next one down in line, base of the lashes, up a tad, and leave it there. I always feel like my left eye looks better than my right eye. Pick up a little extra. Oh, that thing's in my eye again. I gotta get that picked off of there. So there's some bond on them bottom lashes there. I got them. And then this last one out here on the edge. And there. Yeah, somebody's dragging still. Which one is it? You can kind of poke at them a little bit. Tuck them up there a little better. That's better. And then I'm just going to fuse that. I am starting on the inside and working my way out with the fuse because I work best in that direction. And that is just something that everybody has to figure out what works best for you. It works better for me to go from right to left with my hand. I'm right-handed. Get these fused. But I like that reverse fuse where I just do a section at a time and fuse them on. And there they are. There they are. It's that simple. And my husband and I were just chatting. I said, I got to go do my lashes and make a video. And he was like, I get used to you wearing them. And then when you don't have them on, you look like bald. I'm like, I know. I love my lashes. And I wear them about 98% of the time. I usually take them off and go a day or two. Clean them, let them dry. There we go. Now, I did do my base face, my skincare and my foundation, but I didn't put any eye makeup on because I like to not have anything in that. I don't want to run the risk of getting eye makeup on the lashes and then having the bond not stick. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my face and I'll jump back on and give you some more tips.